Ian, 2-2 draw, and that's 9 games unbeaten. Do you think you might have got away with one today?
Oh, definitely. I think we were very fortunate to come in 1-0 down at half time. I think it could be 3 or 4. I thought Spennymoor were excellent. Caused us all sorts of problems, really did. And we were fortunate to come in 1 down, that's for sure, because if they'd have took their chances, they would have been out of sight.
I mean, I think the number 9 could have easily had a hat-trick first half, couldn't he?
Yeah, very easily. He was too much space, dominated us in all areas today. So, good thing is I don't have to tell that lot. I've never come across a group of players in there that's gutted with their performance and getting a point off the road. It's like a morgue in there at the moment.
Really?
Yeah, so that speaks volumes. I mean, we've come to a really hard place, a really good team, and nicked a point. We did nick a point, and then players in there know it. They're really, really quiet and down, and but that speaks volumes of them because the standards are really high, and we didn't reach them today.
What went wrong first half for you? What was the difference? I mean,
I just thought they started really bright, and they caught us really, really lethargic, and there was no zip about us or no movement on the ball. We was too slow on the ball. We didn't get behind them, and we didn't hurt them. We played in front, and they swarmed all over us. They really did. And like I said before, to go in 1-0 down was very much in our favour.
I mean, they had the two lads up front. The 2 winners were quite lively as well, weren't they?
Yeah, they pushed 4 forward and pinned our back 4 in, and played a lot of diagonals in behind, switching the play and hit the channels, and it just spread our back 4, and then we had a little tinko halfway through the second half, and got on the ball a little bit more and got behind the midfield and caused a little bit of problems, but we had a couple of chances first half where we hit the post and the bar. Apart from that, it was defending for 40 minutes.
Is that probably one of the worst first half performances you'd say since you've been manager? I mean, because you were under the cosh, and that doesn't often very happen.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Look, we're not going to dominate every game. We've come up a league that's really, really hard league, and we found it tough today. We really did. But the pleasing thing is they didn't buckle. They kept on going, and to actually come out with a point from here, because this is a hard base, and it's only going to get harder for opposition teams coming here. It was definitely a point nicked.
I mean, you've only got to look. Chester came here last week and lost, didn't they? So.
Yes, yeah. So, and this is. I mean, I think they only lost 1 last year here. So this place is a bit of a fortress for them, and teams come here and they will struggle. They're a good side, Spennymoor, and they'll be up there again now they've got their home ground up and running. They'll be up there.
One thing we associate with this Kindle side, character.
Yeah.
Second half, again, so different to the first half, but even when you've gone behind, for a second time,
yeah,
you've shown that character again.
Yeah, immense character. It really is, and we weren't at our best. We were far from our best, really. On the ball and defend and off the ball. But to actually come away here with a point is magnificent for the boys. Even though it's a point nicked, I think, not earned.
10 games now gone. York have drawn today, so you're still top. Right. So again, I mean, it's been a great start, hasn't it?
Oh, magnificent! What these boys have done. For us to be top of the league in 10 games, it doesn't mean anything. It doesn't really mean anything. It gives us a chance to stay in this league. That's all it does, and we know that. And we know we're going to have to fight tooth and nail for every game. But these players have set the bar really high recently, and we didn't get there today. And we know now that every game we have to get to a level just to compete in this league.
And do you think today illustrates once again what a tough league it is, and anyone can beat anyone on their day?
Oh yeah. This is a hard league, and you've got to be at it every game. And it took us 45 minutes to even put a couple of passes together today. And other days we might get other days, and we might be out the game by half time. But like you mentioned, the character of the boys to actually try and get something out of the game was superb.
I heard their manager say that he considers you to be one of the best footballing teams in the league, but he had, I mean, You haven't quite perhaps displayed that today, but you've come away with a point.
No, we moved the ball well at times, but we just played in front of them. You know, we're usually got like third runners going in behind and feeding off, and our link up in the final third is good. And we do move the ball, so we're not going to come away from that. It was just today it was a little bit lethargic, you know, and pedestrian in the way we moved it. And rightly so, they swarmed all over us at times.
4 bookings, is that perhaps downside as well?
Yeah, I don't think it was a 4 booking game.
Not many bad challenges.
No, I can't really think of any real bad challenges deserve it, but we'll get on with it.
But obviously you go again now, you've got a whole week off, probably a couple of training sessions, and you've got Gloucester next weekend.
Yeah, we go at home now against Gloucester, another hard game for us. They're all hard, they're all hard, but we'll turn up at a hard place and play a lot better than we did today, that's for sure.
Just a word for the supporters, they gave you a 10-80 from Lynn. I mean, that's a magnificent effort, isn't it?
To come all this way, they're superb, and they got behind the boys, and the boys really appreciate it. You know, the support that they're doing, they're travelling home and away for us, and being really vocal, and the boys are really appreciate it.